everyone! Welcome to the YouTube channel Alina and my name is Azalia. I work as a representative of DreamLife Spain. DreamLife Spain is a relocation company that works with more than 50 countries and we speak with more than 10 languages. So if you want to move to Spain with your family, with just your own, you can contact us and we will build your own relocation plan based on your preferences, your budget and your case. And today we are in Kingsbrook. Kingsbrook is a language school based in Barcelona, and we at DreamLife, we have partnership with this school. And if you want to obtain student visa and study language here in Spain, you can contact us at DreamLife Spain. We will handle all the steps needed for your successful moving to Spain, and also we will manage your enrollment to this language school. So just contact us. But today we're not going to make video about student visa and all the bureaucratic things. Today we're going to show you how is it to be a student in language school in Spain and Barcelona. So let's go with me. Right now we are in Kingsbrook. Kingsbrook is a language school based in Barcelona in Spain. It is located in a very good neighborhood, Les Corts. It's almost in the center of Barcelona, and they work with international people. They have individual classes and group classes. So if you want to study Spanish, and if you're, for example, right now in Spain, you can go to the school, or if you are right now in your own country, you can also move to Spain to get a student visa, because this school has needed accreditation to give you student visa to Spain, and you can start language path here in Kingsbrook. And I think today we are gonna see how students and teachers live here and how they feel about these schools. And so right now we are here in one of the classrooms of Kingsbrook, and here I have teacher from this language school.
Hello, my name is Wada, and I'm an English teacher and a Spanish teacher here.
Oh, that's nice. And is it okay if I'm gonna ask you some questions about the
school?
Go
ahead, yeah.
So the first question will be what do you like the most about working here? Why do you work here? Why do you decide to work here? Why do you decided to work as a teacher in Kingsbrook? Tell me everything about your opinion.
Great. Okay, that's a difficult question because there are many things that I like from here, from working here. Of course, that from the environment, the atmosphere is super nice. The teachers, the team, everybody's super supportive, and I really appreciate that when choosing a job, right? And also, Kingsbrook has something special, that is the fact that you're not just teaching, but you're learning. Yeah, I think that when you're a teacher, the main objective is to continue learning. It's not just, okay, I got my degree and that's it, but we have to keep on learning. And here you enter the classroom and you have many different cultures. And I don't know, now I find myself eating Vietnamese food, eating Russian food, because I'm learning from my students, and I think that is amazing. It has no price.
Yeah, that's
so
nice.
I really like that. And regarding teaching, well, I decided that I wanted to be a teacher when I was 8 years old. I remember that I used to dress like a teacher, so I think that, yeah, it was something from a very young era, it was a very early decision, yeah. And well, as I told you, I love the atmosphere. Everyone is willing to help, and we are always learning from one another. I think that's amazing.
That's good. And if you had a chance, what advice will you give to those who are planning to move to Spain to study language, or planning to go to your school to study Spanish language, English language, any language?
Yeah, of course. Well, I think that, my advice is gonna be my piece of advice is gonna be come here and try, because here, of course, we can learn a lot from books, but the actual knowledge, you're gonna get it when you face the challenge. We learn by doing. So you have to come here and you have to start I think that coming here is saying, okay, I'm gonna start, and you're gonna meet people, you're gonna meet friends, the teachers. You're gonna see everything from a different perspective, you know. So I think that they should do it. And here, I mean, the atmosphere is super nice. They're gonna feel comfortable. Everybody here is gonna help you. So I think that is, I mean, I totally recommend it. Yeah,
that's
I mean,
nice.
yeah. When for example, I'm from Argentina, and in Argentina we don't have like schools like this. Because I mean, we don't have it. I mean, just of course we focus mainly on English, but here like there are many languages and things, so I think it's incredible.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so much
your
for coming.
answers. Thank you so much for your answers. And I think with this interview, like short interview, everyone got those insight that Kingsbrook is full of passionate teachers, full of like different international environment. And yeah, if you want to study Spanish, come here to Kingsbrook.
And the students are super motivated. I mean, it's something that caught my attention. Like, students are really willing to learn, because I think that the atmosphere invites you to learn. You know, it's like it's full. I mean, everyone's like super motivated, and there are like many activities, because it's not just like, you know, like writing. I mean, on a book, or maybe like, yeah, it's not just reading. We are like actually doing things, because this methodology is like, it's like TVL. Yeah, yes, it's like a communicative approach. So we are always like teaching them things that are meaningful for them. It's just not like learning things in isolation, but I don't know. We have been studying, for example, the things like from the market, the food and everything, and then we go to the market. So I mean, we try to make the learning experience like meaningful, and I think that's great.
You like do some outside of the school activities?
Yeah,
also?
a lot. For example, yeah, we go to the mall, and of course we make them interact. Yeah, with people, because of course, like, we know that many times this happen, like they just like students like learn things in isolation, but then when they have to put it into practice, it's so that here the focus is on like, yeah, learning things and then putting them into practice. Like, yeah, so we support like a meaningful experience. We go to the mall. I think that it's on Fridays that we have also like activities like going to the beach, going to the museum. It's like we try to make them learn things that they're gonna use. Like, yeah.
That's super, because you not only help them to learn Spanish in like practical things, but you also help them to adapt to a new country, to a new city, and that's great.
Yes, of course, and they make friends. And it's like, I have many groups of students that now are like really like true friends. Like, yeah, they're too close, because the academy is like that. It's like going back to school, but of course that maybe they're like older, but it's like, it's amazing, yeah.
That's super nice.
Yeah, everything is super nice. So I truly recommend you to come here and try.
That's the kind of school I need to go to learn Spanish.
It's incredible. We have like many activities that I think that that's the point, like learning and having fun. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
So this school is really cute, and for me personally it gives the atmosphere of like being in the family and studying language in the very like small community of Kingsbrook. And here right now we have classes here, so you can see the student that basically study Spanish in Barcelona. And very cool thing about this school that you can find people from different countries, different nationalities inside one classroom. So for example, in one group you can study with people from China, from Japan, from the USA, from Russia, from Ukraine, and you will feel yourself very comfortable, because people that are studying here, they trying to adapt to each country, to each culture, and teachers help them to overcome those challenges when you move to a different country and face different cultural backgrounds. So let's ask them questions about Kingsbrook and the school life here. So right now here with us students from Kingsbrook, and I'm going to ask them questions about their life in Spain, their feeling about this language school. And here we have...
Hello, my name is Aya. I'm from Kazakhstan. Nice to meet you. I'm here to say something about my experience in Barcelona.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Aya. And tell me, I'm gonna ask you a very easy question. What was your first impression about Barcelona, about Spain? Like, how did you feel here in sunny Mediterranean place with paella, with songs and everything?
I think that it was like I'm in paradise, because really I dream about this country, this city. So when I came here in the airport, I'm like, oh, finally I'm here. I'm gonna enjoy my life. Like, I'm gonna do everything to be happy here.
Oh, so. That's so cool.
Yes.
And so when you moved to Spain, to Barcelona, you started to study language in Kingsbrook.
Yeah.
And tell us about your experience here. Like you have studied here for half a year. For
8 months.
8 months. And yeah, what was your impression about the school? What do you think about Kingsbrook?
Yeah, I really love this school because I think that they really, I don't know how to say, appreciate all their students, and I like really professors here, classes, everything is very interesting. It's not like very boring classes, like you need to study every time. Sometimes we're talking about our lives and every time we're speaking Spanish. That's why I think that our, how to say, like we can practice more easily, like natural. It's not like super study. We do a lot of things. We're playing games. We're really like it's our conversation every time is super natural. That's why I think that in real life you can use Spanish like I don't know.
That's super
easy.
important for learning language.
Yeah,
And do you think your Spanish had upgrade or like right now do you feel comfortable yourself to speak Spanish?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that now my Spanish is like I can easily speak with native speakers. Yeah, and sometimes when I want to say something in English, I want to say it in Spanish. I think that my Spanish now is better than English, and really everyone who, I don't know, hears how I speak, say like, your Spanish is very good, like, how long you're studying? And like, only 6 or 8 months. And they're like, no, we can't believe it, because I really love this language. That's why I think that I can speak easily or faster than other.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's also the school's contribution because they motivate you to learn.
Yes,
they give you those inspiration that you have. And yeah, that's great. And if you had a chance, what advice will you give to those who are dreaming to study Spanish in Barcelona, in Kingsbrook?
Like, you live one time, you need to, if you have any chance to come here and study a little bit or enjoy your life, you need to do it, like you have to do it. So I think that, yeah, I'm super happy that one time I decided to come here. It's like, yeah, if you really have any opportunity to do it, you need to use it.
Oh, that's super cool. Thank you so much.
Yes.
In this school, you can find some common zones when you can use computers and tables to prepare for your exams maybe, or to prepare for your classes. And also they have some beautiful terrace above the school where you can just relax. Let's show you. So here on these tables you can just take your lunch or make a coffee break, because they have coffee machines and vending machines there in the school. And yeah, you can spend here your breaks or prepare for the exams before the classes. And I think that's really cool because right now I can sit here and enjoy Spanish sun, just listen some songs of birds, and yeah, fresh air, friends, Spanish language, that's cool. And right now we have another teacher from Kingsbrook here, and with us right now is
Laura. Nice to meet you. Well, my name is Laura. I am 25 years old and I am from a little town near Barcelona called Palamós. But I've been living here for 8 years, and I am a teacher, a Spanish and English teacher here at Kingsbrook.
And I'm going to ask you some questions about teaching life here.
Yes.
And the first question, what kind of teaching methods do you usually use in classrooms to help students to learn Spanish more deeply, more accurate?
Okay, we use a lot of different teaching methods here. Specifically in my class, I try to use a lot of communicative methods such as real life role plays or group discussions. But at the same time, we try to give a lot of importance to vocabulary and grammar. So we kind of have a little bit of both. Some days we focus more on communication, and other days we dive in more into grammar, vocabulary, and also writings and listenings. But specifically, I love to use a lot of videos, to watch a lot of videos from movies, from TV shows, from Spanish movies or Spanish TV shows. And also, we did a lot of activities related to music and songs. So because I believe that it's very important bring in cultural content to the class, because in that way the students, they learn not only the language, but the context and people behind it. So
yeah, and I think with movies and songs, classes are not those boring classes.
Yes, they're more dynamic.
Like school. This is more dynamic, more interesting,
Yes.
and students even have maybe some motivation more to
Yes.
come to the classes and to
Exactly.
be in the moment. And the next question is, how do you support students who are coming from different cultural backgrounds, from different countries? Because right now, when we were filming, I saw that you have students from, I think, every country of the world. And how do you help them to communicate with each other, to adapt to the new space?
We try to adapt to their level and also their goals, because whether they're here, for travel, for work, or just for fun, we try to give a lot of exercises that are adapted to their level. So the level is very important, and also sometimes we use the English language also in class, because it's an easier way to communicate with everyone. But if it's not possible, with a lot of dynamic activities, a lot of visual representation and also activities, and they can participate, we have the board, the digital board, sorry. So it's very useful, because they can play games in there, and it's easier to understand, because when you have so many nationalities, sometimes it's hard. But in that way, we kind of have a lot of support and activities that adapt to their level. Yes.
And as a teacher, as a professor, what advice would you give to those who are only planning right now to move to Spain to study language, and maybe a bit nervous or afraid of new chapter in their life?
Yes, I would tell them that I had, actually, when I arrived here, so many classes that they were level 0, and at first it is scary, but when you hear Spanish every day, and also you're here in Spain and you live here and you use it a lot, so you will get used to it, and it's at first you're gonna think, oh my god, this is impossible, it's very hard, but every day it's a new lesson. And even though at first you kind of don't see it, after 1 month the difference is huge. I've seen it with a lot of groups in here that they didn't understand anything like 2 months or 1 month ago, and now they're communicating. So it's just when you're here every day and you hear Spanish every day and you use it, it's way easier.
That's super cool.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for your time.
And what's really good about this school, they have really flexible schedule. So for example, they have morning classes, and you can start your school at 9 a.m. for example, learn your Spanish language, and then take your free time in Barcelona enjoying the city. Or for example, you can have another university in the morning, and then continue study Spanish language here in Kingsbrook in the evening classes. And they're really trying to adapt to any student's concerns and any student preferences. And I think that's really cool when your school trying to find those balance between your student life and your free time, free life in Barcelona, because you are moving here, you wanted to explore everything about this city. And they even have some activities, local activities in Barcelona that helping to adapt to different cultural misunderstandings. And also I think this helping to find your friends, because one of the teachers said that people are finding their friends and becoming like really true supportive community of students who study language in Kingsbrook. And right now I'm here with one of the members of school staff, and I'm going to ask her some questions about Kingsbrook. And let's start.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to be here.
Hi. And just introduce yourself briefly to our audience, like who are you, how are you working here?
Yes, my name is Nanette. I am originally from Venezuela, but I'm also Spanish. I have been teaching for 22 years, and I have been the coordinator for some time now.
Yeah, that's so cool. 22 years. I mean, that's super nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to ask you some questions about student life here. And the first question, like because you have experience, you are like working here, and I think you have the most insightful insight that people.
That's a lot of pressure. I'll take it.
What are the most common challenges student that come here faces? Like because everyone is from different nationalities, different cultures, different countries. Tell us about their challenges and how you can help them to overcome those challenges.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the biggest is homesick. You miss your food, you miss your friends, you miss your house, your weather. But I think if you're brave enough not to be scared, but to act beyond that scary feeling or nervous, to start this journey and trust that yes, we are coordinators and teachers and staff meeting, but we're also human beings. And we have been through this as you are right now. And we want to help you as much as we can, not only with your Spanish abilities, but to integrate yourself in our world and just be confident that you cannot make mistakes. Because you have our support to make this journey as enjoyable as possible and to make you a better person. Nobody grows up unless they face some fears, and just think about what you're gonna get at the end of it.
Oh, that's super nice. I mean, I think that's the attention people want to receive when they come to a new space, when they go out of their comfort zones and try something new.
Absolutely. I think beyond the comfort zone is just to keep in mind that we are all human beings. And nowadays, maybe 20 years or 4 years ago, it would have been different. But now we have grown up as a global society, and we want to learn about your culture and about your traditions. And we are so excited to share ours. And as long as you're coming from the respect and the eagerness to become better, and that's all that matters.
Oh, that's super nice. I mean,
Thank
that's
you.
really insightful and inspirative. So guys, if you want to move to Spain and study language here, you can obtain student visa with us, the DreamLife Spain. Just contact us and we have everything for you. We have special student guide that includes every steps of student visa. We have special packages of our services for any budget. And yeah, I think that's the most important thing in obtaining student visa is finding the best relocation company that you can trust to and don't be afraid about the result. And this is the DreamLife Spain. You can trust us and text us if you want to get student visa. And text in the comments, what do you think about this school? Would you like to study Spanish language in Kingsbrook or move to Spain for studying?